Anyway, I thought we'd do some fishing and maybe go for an e-bike ride later.
That sounds good.
Barbecue some dinner.
Oh.
What happened?
I got shocked.
Oh, jeez.
That hurt.
That was weird.
That was weird.
Hey, hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
How are ya?
Welcome to Don and Lona's Adventures.
Yep.
So we're up here at Brazeau Dam. We've never been here before. We came early in the spring just to scope it out and see if it's worth coming to. It definitely had potential. We thought we'd come up and spend the weekend here. It's really beautiful up here. It's got everything you can ask for. This place is to mountain bike. There's beautiful reservoir for fishing in. There's the scenery is excellent. We've seen a couple of deer. I don't know how many squirrels.
And so many goddamn caterpillars.
Yeah, just a crap load of caterpillars. I don't know what the deal is with caterpillars this year, but they're everywhere. And yeah, so we saw a moose on the way up. Yeah. Really beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, we came in last night. Just finished our breakfast, and we're going to go out and do some exploring. So, first time here. We'll take you along for the ride. Come join us, and when it's all said and done, you can decide whether whether it's worth the trip up here.
Yeah. And it's also very, very quiet around here too, at nighttime.
Yeah, I was sleeping and I heard a mouse fart. It was awesome. Anyway, we'll check in with you later. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Peace. Sorry about the shaking, people. A bumpy road.
Yeah, a little bumpy. So Brazeau Dam campground. So it's got 3 loops, A, B, and C. A and B over here are non-serviced, but they're very nice. They're treed, nice big campsites, well spaced. We just went past loop C. It's powered, but it's you're literally camping in a parking lot, so not our taste.
Definitely not. We like the woods.
Nice reservoir peeking through the trees here. Loop A on site 13. As you can see, this is very nice mature trees, and you know, campsites are well spaced.
And a lot of caterpillars.
Yeah, there's a lot of caterpillars. Holy smokies. We'll get some shots of them later.
And I think Sparky's the squirrel followed us all the way here. I'll get some shots of that later.
Yeah, I was having my coffee this morning. Came right up on the picnic table. As you can see, there's quite a bit of distance between each of the campsites, so it's, you know, quite private. I would highly recommend you come out here and try it out. I mean, we're paying $28 a night for the campsite here, and I mean,
it's worth it.
Yeah, you can't ask for better than that.
No.
Got a bigger unit. That's a nice drive-through spot. You don't have to mess around trying to back it in and stuff like that. And just coming up here on the on our little neck of the woods here. Alright, so that's pretty much a tour of the campground. You know, it's a very nice facility. We were up here about a month ago to check it out. and the campground wasn't open yet. So we went across the street here. There's some free camping up in here, some Crown land designated as a camping area. We'll take you for a little drive through there, and you know, you see what to see what you can expect if you come up here and you want to camp for free. One of the beautiful things about Canada, there's great campsites where you can camp for $20, $30 a night, and there's also just a lot of free areas you can camp, just like this one here.
A little visitor came and joined us.
Oh, there's some campers.
Yeah.
When we were here last weekend, I counted about a dozen spots back here, maybe 18. And there's some camping across the canal there. It goes off to the right over there. There's 3 or 4 campsites back there. It's kind of nice. Nice little campsite right here. And again, this is all Crown land. There's no fee. I guess now you have to. We're on the western slope, so I guess you have to buy your $30 a year annual pass. But aside from that, as you can see, there's beautiful campsites back here. A really nice one right back in there. Private, well treed, pretty clean. We were out here, like I said, in the spring, and generally when we go to a campsite like this, we'll pick up after ourselves, obviously, and whoever else might have been before us. And we cleaned out this whole little area, this whole little field in here. We only took out about 1 garbage bag worth of stuff, and for redneck camping area, that's actually pretty good. We actually camped up where those guys are right now. But then some camping up in here. This is really beautiful. I mean, it's nice. You don't have any amenities, and you camp at a place like this. There's no campsite rules, so if somebody shows up with a ghetto blaster for the weekend or a big blasting stereo, well, that's what you're listening to.
Yeah, just remember, that person has probably worked hard all year just to have that weekend to himself.
That's exactly what me and Lona talk about. We go out camping a lot and do a lot of different things. And we get to a place like this that's Crown land, and it's for everybody. I mean, Crown land means it belongs to Canadians, so it belongs to, to me as a Canadian citizen and every other Canadian citizen in the country. This is our land. And once you set up, it's your spot for 14 days. With all the rights and privileges you have when you're at home. So when we go to a place like this, and somebody's here and they got, loud music or whatever, or big loud generators or whatever they have, our thoughts are on it. We go camping all the time. That might be the guy's one weekend for the year. Live and let live. If you don't want to listen to it, go across the street, pay for a campsite there. They have to turn it off. The road's pretty good in here. I don't know if I'd want to come in here with, like a Cooper Mini or something, but yeah, most things can get in and out of here. I don't think there's anything in here you really need 4-wheel drive for. It's a pretty tame road.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's the Crown Line camping, or redneck camping as I like to call it, right across the street from the campground. So we're heading across the dam now. It's probably a good, oh geez, that's got to be a good 150, 175 feet down to there, maybe 200 feet. So it's a good tall dam. The reservoirs to the right of us, to the left, and over there. It makes for a beautiful scenery, up here on the dam, overlooking the canyon there. There's a little bit more area back in here. I think you could probably camp in a pinch. Let's be a nice trail down over there. I haven't really explored this area. Yeah, gravel good here though. Down at the end there's like a larger area where people camp. It's about the size of this field here, maybe half of this. But we noticed on the way in the highway, there's some guys back in there who've got the camper set up and stuff, so we'll give them their privacy. Caterpillars are everywhere.
See? They appear. Oh no, I'm not gonna get any right now.
This campsite's cool.
It is.
Anyway, we're all set up here. Show you what we got going. Yeah, got a few new things this year. The Bronco. Trailer's about the same as last year. Added a few hooks just for organizing that kind of stuff. Got the awning. What is new this year is we got some kayaks. Last year we bought the inflatable kayaks, and they were a lot of fun, so we decided we'd pull the plug and buy some actual kayaks this year. We've been out a few times. They're really a lot of fun. Right, kayaks, of course, the e-bikes. We've had those for a year now. They have been a game changer. It really opened our eyes up to what Edmonton has to offer as far as bike trails, all that kind of stuff. Beautiful city. We have some videos about the bikes. Couple of bike trips. Feel free to check them out. And of course, this year we broke open the piggy bank and got a barbecue for camping. And there's my beautiful wife wandering through the campsite. And of course, you can never forget Melvin. It's always good luck on these trips, our little camp mascot. He's only got one peanut left. We'll have to load up the peanuts. Honey, we gotta get more peanuts. Melvin's only got one left.
Oh no! Now I'm putting together a barbecue. Is it going to end up good or in the garbage?
Well, we decided it's time to step it up a little bit. Got a barbecue, yes. Gonna go into the big tank. We got the hose that we have for the heater. Not gonna use the heater much in the summertime, so we might as well have a barbecue. Right?
Right.
See? As strange as it may seem, the barbecue didn't pop out of the box all assembled, ready to be used. It has to be assembled. Who would have thought it?
Who would have? Fair warning to little kids. Don't listen to what he says.
If this required any more assembly, all they'd give you is a pickaxe and a map to an iron ore mine.
Because probably some of the words he's going to say kids should not hear.
Yeah, this may not be good for children. I'm going to check this box that says, no, this is not for children. First thing they have you do is put the lid together. Yeah.
And they say that men don't follow instructions.
Feel it, well, what's it the French? Hang on a second. English side. The English people want you to, that's a lot of warning. A lot of safety warnings. Suck it down. Yeah, the English people want you to put the lid together first too. One step at a time. Put that there, because that's not a lid.
That would be the bottom.
That'd be a lid. Okay, so here's our lid. You can check in with me later. You don't have to film this whole thing. This could take a while.
We got a little helper. Helping them. Oh, says that one. No, no, don't take it away.
Oh, shit.
We have the caterpillar reading instructions to make sure Don's doing it right.
GKNF. Well, that's where he goes.
Don, Don, Don. Don. Don.
Don's kind of busy.
He got him. Right on the gnome.
Oh, he went to the gnome and got him.
Yeah.
Okay. Our fault. We were playing. It's our fault. We failed to put the gnome up there.
Yeah.
Melvin's friendly. They trust Melvin.
Yeah. A little anchor grabbed 2 peanuts from Melvin the gnome.
Every squirrel for himself, man.
Melvin's all full of nuts again. Let's see how long it takes for Mr. or Mrs. Squirrel to come by and
Clean him up.
exactly clean them out.
Okay.
He's looking for him.
That's not right.
He's looking for him.
Some sort of a regulator. It's not going to work with the fucking big can. Son of a bitch.
Well, we found out that the propane tank doesn't work on this type of barbecue. So we had to use butane.
It's all propane, but I think the other tanks are too much pressure or something. I don't know why. Something wrong with that hose. I don't know. hose works fine with the little buddy heater. Maybe it's made just for the little buddy heater.
Maybe.
Because it has a little picture of the little buddy heater on it.
Yeah, maybe.
Nothing special about it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
It works.
We'll let the oil burn off it.
And the bugs. And whatever else ended up in it while he was putting it together.
We'll fire up the generator so we can charge that phone, okay?
Okay.
That thing's a game changer. Shout out to Steven, thank you. Well, the wind came up, so I don't think we're going to be kayaking.
And we almost got blind by the way because of the sand.
Yeah, we were all set. We went down, dragged the kayak all the way down to the lake, and the wind came up. Next thing you know, we're in a sandstorm. There's white peaks out on the water, and yeah, so we're just going to go drive around, explore some of the sites, see some of the sites, see if we can get a good look at the dam, that kind of stuff. We'll give you a view of what it looks like from here. We're in the day use area. So when you come down here and spend the day, you don't have to be a registered camper to be at this part.
And I heard the fishing's supposed to be pretty good, but now I'll have to wait.
Yeah. Hey.
Okay.
Oh, turn the camera around and let's see what we're seeing. So, nice little parking lot. Got a nut house over there, handy. Sand's nice and hard, firm. Guys drive their boat all the way up there to the and drop their boats right in the water right there. I don't know much about calicoters. I know they turn into butterflies, but whatever kind these are, they are just everywhere. Well, as you can see by my hair, the wind's blowing a little bit.
Can you believe how many caterpillars are here?
There's just thousands of them.
Breathless. I got no word for it.
Yeah. You're the caterpillar.
Yeah.
2025.
There you go.
Hey, what do you say we go check out the dam?
Sure, sounds good.
Yeah, we're gonna go check out the dam. Come on. We'll go see it together.
Okay.
sure he's taking a piss or something. There he is.
Caught anything? Is it okay if we put you on YouTube? Okay, thank you.
Well, let's go down here and see if we can get down to the riverbank, see if we can get any gold down there. What do you think?
Sounds good to me. It's gonna be a little shaky. Sorry. Getting excited.
Truck.
Woohoo!
Yeah, this is that road we saw from over there. It's going to take us right down to the river.
Perfect. Can't wait. Go paddling. Ah.
When we get down there, I'll take you along. I'll grab the camera. I'll shoot some stuff. Do an assessment of the area. Figure out where I want to test pan. And I'll talk a little bit about what I'm looking for. And with any luck, I'll get some gold and at least it'll appear like I know what I'm talking about.
I'll get the most.
That's okay. I'll just pour it in your pan and I'll just pour the contents of your pan into mine and pretend like I got it. That's all.
That's not the way it works.
It's the way it works.
That's not the way it works. But the way it works, what's yours is yours. What's mine is mine. And go wise.
The truth of the story lies in the editing of the film. And I do the editing.
Well, I do the holding. So tough crap. And if you don't agree or agree, subscribe and let us know.
Yeah, comment down below.
Yep.
Oh, it's right.
Please.
Doesn't matter who actually finds the gold. It's what it looks like in the video. I edit the video, so I win.
I get the most, so I win. Okay, which way? Oh, straight ahead. Why not?
Looks funky in there.
Yeah.
Looks mushy in there.
Yeah. And if I find some good rocks, I'll put it on video too. Ooh, that looks like a nice spot.
Yeah, let's get big rocks in the way.
And
No,
we
it's
got
not far
that.
of a walk.
No. We can park here and walk through there.
I don't know how deep that is.
Yeah, so
And you can't go any further than those rocks, so we're not going to accomplish anything.
Nope.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
That's right. So we're just gonna park up here.
One of the things I've learned about my years of off-roading, never point your truck anywhere you don't want to walk out of. If you're not prepared to walk out of there, don't go.
There we go. We're here.
Well, this looks kind of interesting. It's like a little creek or a little river down here. Let's go check it out. Yeah, got a nice bend in the river here. flowing from our left to our right. We'll follow it up over here, what's happening on this bend here. There's some nice big gravels here that have been dropped. There's obviously some flood action comes through here. We got a nice stack here. There's a curve in the river, right here. We got lots of sand here, lots of lights here. We got some rocks stacked up all up in here. I'm gonna go up a little further. I want to see what's on the other side of that band. See if this gets rid of some of these lights a bit. A lot of heavies here, but it's mounded up. That's what's kind of weird. I don't think that's quite right. You know, I'm looking at this degraded ground here. This might actually be bedrock. You can see right through here, there's a line. See the stacked up line, rocks? Comes right through here, the bigger rocks. So when this is flooded, this is your path. I'm gonna go in here, see if I can find a nice drop zone. I like going, yeah, it's really got a lot of places where gold could be dropping out of the river here. So now what I'm doing is I'm going through the area where I think this is a drop zone, and I'm looking for the darker rocks, the heavier rocks, like these. See right here? Okay. That's a nice smooth rock. That's going to be dense and heavy. There's some heavier ones in here. That looks pretty good. We'll keep following this line. Everything out past through here seems to be lighter and grayer. Oh, here's what I'm looking for. Right here. Nice heavy rocks right here. Nice big heavy one right there. Right here. There's like a low part drop zone right in here. I'm going to test right here. Yeah, this is really... This is really light clay. I don't think there's anything here. This is got the right feel. Oh, we'll take a pan and, you know, one of the things they say, gold is where you find it. Yeah, nothing but clay there. There's no, not even a speck. Yeah, keep looking. Oh man, it sure is beautiful.
It is.
Nice rain last night.
Yes.
You can smell the forest has come alive.
Yeah?
Yeah. Anyway, we're at Brazeau Dam. Had a wonderful time this weekend. So thanks for joining us. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Maybe hit that notification bell up there so you know when we get new videos. If you like this video, we have other videos of some of our trips camping on the channel. So thanks for watching, and we're getting close to 1,000 subscribers. So if you like what we're presenting, please subscribe. It'll help us build the channel.
And comment, please. We like comments.
Oh yes, please. We love comments. Anyway, thanks again, and like always, we wish you all the joy life has to offer. Peace.
Peace.
It's not right.
He's looking for him.
Some sort of a regulator. It's not going to work with the fucking big can. Son of a bitch.